Hi, I'm Jenny Turner, and I went to the 30A Abound Retreat this weekend. And Friday night, we dove into praise and worship, and it was just amazing. I could just feel the presence of the Lord just fall upon me and just move radically that night. The first speaker that spoke that night was Jeremiah, and his testimony was beautiful. It was amazing. It touched my heart. It gives me hope that I can walk with the Lord for a very long time. And then Saturday was just amazing as well. You could really feel the Holy Spirit during praise and worship. They started praying over people. When they came and laid hands on me to pray for me, I just felt like a fresh anointing fall upon me. And it was just radical. I didn't know Jahan was walking around praying for folks, but my hands shot up like this for no reason, and then I felt hands touch me, and I opened my eyes real quick, and she was praying over me. And it was an amazing, beautiful experience. It was the overflow of God for sure. Sunday was radical for me. After deliverance, just fresh anointing I felt like just kept falling upon me, and just fresh oil as well.
Hi, my name is Allison Norman. I'm with Path of Grace. I've been here for 19 months. The Triumph of Hope was very knowledgeable. It gave me a lot of wisdom about the Bible and different stories in there. There were a lot of personal testimonies from people, and those really touched my life. It gave us a lot of information on strongholds. And then they went through a process of helping us know how to release some things from generational roots and stuff like that. It was very beneficial, and I can tell how much it's changed my life, even mentally right now. It's like a whole new world to me. It was very, very, very helpful, and I would recommend anyone to go.
Hi, my name is Caitlin. I've been in recovery almost 23 months. At the conference, there was a speaker that talked a lot about baptism and like how he had been struggling with a lot of addictions and different things like that. And he said once he got baptized, he left it all in the water, and he still had the temptations. He was able to take his authority over those temptations and say no to them and walk the opposite direction. And so I chose to get baptized on Saturday of the retreat, even though I had been baptized before, because there were things I needed to leave in the water. I firmly believe that even if I still struggle with those things, that I have the authority of Christ over them, and I will be able to, do a 180 and walk in the opposite direction. And so I really appreciate you guys supporting us and allowing us to do this with you. Thank you.
The retreat that we attended this weekend was fantastic. Jahan's team and herself are extremely powerful with the praise and worship, and I enjoyed it immensely. God was in the building from the day we arrived there on Friday night, showed up even more on Saturday, and even more on Sunday. That is probably the biggest experience with God that I've had personally, and I think it was a wonderful time, and I would love to go back the next year, and we truly appreciate you letting us attend.
During the retreat, the first night during worship, I had got a vision of a lion, and to me that vision was just breaking free from what my hurts were or stuff that I've had kind of bottled up. And then the second night, when one of the pastors were talking about the baptism and everything, my spirit instantly had told me, like, you haven't been baptized. You may think you've been baptized, but you truly haven't been baptized. That led me into getting a baptism. It's hard to explain, but when I came out of that baptism, I just felt everything that I had struggled with as far as unworthiness, suicide, all my past hurts and everything was just left there. I felt so much weight lifted after that. Also, after the baptism into the third day, I was just put in such a humble place where all I could do is just cry. I literally weep the rest of the retreat and still get emotional just thinking about what the Lord had released in me through all my pains and hurts throughout this retreat. I feel like it has helped me tremendously with releasing a lot of that and moving forward with my life and my walk with the Lord. Thank y'all.
Hey, so my name's Kelsey from the Path of Grace. I've been in recovery for almost 21 months. So whenever we went to the retreat, it was, I would say, life-changing for each and every one of us. It was so good to see so many people from all different walks of life, all different ages, come together, united in one front, just on fire for the Lord. And it was a blessing for us to be able to go. So we really appreciate that. It was just such a good experience. It was so good for everybody that poured into us, that spoke words words over us. We could really tell that it was straight from the Lord. I loved the testimonies, just to be able to relate that everybody, no matter the age or where they're from, everybody goes through something, and that the Lord pulled them out just like they pulled us out of the darkness. And that was just a beautiful thing to be able to witness and experience, and something that we can take with us, that we could actually just do that deliverance. So even if it's on a daily, just with ourselves, it was a beautiful experience to be able to go to that, and the baptisms were amazing. We really appreciate that opportunity that was given to us. We thank y'all, and we loved it, so thank you.